Welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys. I missed vlogging, and I'm here back with another weekend vlog. I am so tired. No, no. I can't start off the vlog like this anymore, especially because it's 2:16 in the afternoon. I can't say that I'm tired, but I haven't had coffee yet today. I don't know why. It's been one of those days, which are the worst days, when you're so busy that you literally forget to drink coffee, and you're like, why do I feel so tired and so moody and not happy? And it's because I've had no coffee. So I definitely need to remedy that. I am actually waiting for some food to get delivered. I am hungry. I am so done with this week. It's just been a time. It's been a time. Good things are on the way, but right now it's a little bit of a struggle. That's where we're at. I'm also not feeling super good about myself today, this week. I've just kind of had a rough week with the whole self-love thing. I'm also breaking out really bad. I am 28 years old and I still get ridiculous acne, and it's so annoying, especially when my period is here or has come and gone or is about to be here. It's all along my jawline. That's where I get it the most, and I hate it. And it sucks. My mom was supposed to stay over this weekend, but they had some issues with their car, so she's unable to, which, I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with canceled plans. I love the fact that I don't have any plans all of a sudden this weekend, but also I really wanted to hang out with my mom, so I'm a little sad. But we'll do it at some point. She's gonna come over one weekend and we're literally just gonna drink coffee and do puzzles, and it's gonna be the best weekend ever, and I cannot wait for that. So I think instead I'm just gonna drink coffee and do puzzles by myself. I'm feeling kind of in a weird mental mood. I'm fine. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on in my life right now, and I kind of want to take this weekend, this rare weekend where I do not have any plans, which I think is the first time that this has happened possibly since we have moved, and just chill out. For some reason I've gotten into this tendency of if I have free time or if I have space or energy or availability to do things, I need to jam it packed full of productive things, entertaining things, fun things, and sometimes it's just really important to also slow down. I have a feeling, because I'm married to an Enneagram 7, that we will have plans at some point this weekend. I do have my nephew's birthday on Sunday, but that should be low-key and not a huge commitment. For any of you that are not familiar with the Enneagram, Andrew is a number 7, so his type is always very spontaneous and energetic, and always wants to do fun things and new things and exciting things, and what's the next best thing we can do? And it's super great. It's a great type. They're all great types. But as a 9, it can stress me out sometimes. But it also does mean that we always have fun and exciting things to do, because he always comes up with them. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to jabber on too long, but I missed you guys. I didn't vlog last weekend, and I feel like I have so much to say and catch up on, but I don't really. So maybe not. I have something exciting coming in the mail today, though. It's not a book. It's actually related to puzzles. It's super nerdy. It's super nerdy, but I'm very excited for it, and I will definitely show you guys. Also, I don't know what to read. I have no idea what I should read this weekend. I actually am about 50 pages into Ghost Squad by Claribel A. Ortega, and it's super cute. I really like it so far. It's it's just a middle grade. It's wonderful. It's so cute, and I love the family dynamics in this. So this is definitely a contender, but I want to see what else is on my TBR. Because I want to do puzzles this weekend, I kind of want to listen to an audiobook, and I already started reading this, and I want to keep physically reading it. So I really want to read The Swap. I really want to read The Swap. I wonder if there's an audiobook. Okay, so if there's an audiobook for The Swap somewhere and I'm able to get to it, I think that's what I'm gonna read. But if there's also an audiobook for Kill Creek, I think that's what I might read too. So it's any one of these 3. I do want to keep reading this. I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but I do want to read a little bit more of it this weekend for sure. What I will be listening to is either The Swap or Kill Creek. Very excited. The Swap is my first choice because I have been craving like a mystery thriller, and then Kill Creek will be my second choice if there's no audiobook of The Swap. Oh, my package is here. Oh my gosh, you can literally see what it is. The mailman was probably like, seriously, this girl is such a nerd. Okay, let me go get my package. I'm so excited. You guys, look at it. Can you tell what it is? It's a giant puzzle board. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll stop yelling. I am so excited. So basically, with some of the fun money from work, I purchased this super extra puzzle board stand. So one issue that I have with puzzles is that doing them on my kitchen table is fine, but it just gets in the way. Like if we have people over, it's hard to move, hard to transfer. The cats will like tend to jump on it and get at the pieces. So my mom, like I said, is like the puzzle queen. She has this super cool, like ginormous travel thing that she like does her puzzles in, and then she can like close it and zip it. I didn't get one like that. That is super cool though. This one isn't as like travel safe as that one, but basically I got this one that like sits on the floor, which I love. I prefer sitting on the floor, and you do the puzzle on the thing. There's like ledges so it doesn't fall off, and there's like little drawers where you can put your pieces in. I'm so excited. Also, my mom let me take one of her puzzles home last weekend when I was there, and it's so cute, and I can't wait to do it this weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely not gonna finish it because I'm like the worst puzzler ever. Okay, so my food is gonna be here soon. I'm gonna eat some lunch. I'm gonna breathe because I have been stressed from work. After I eat lunch and breathe, I have to go back to work, so I will do that. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. Oh, these intro clips always end up going so long. I'm so sorry. But I always remember all the things I want to show you guys. So maybe I'll just show you a little bit later. I'll show you a little bit later. But I think that I have very possibly cracked the code on what I want to do for my fireplace mantle. That's all I'm going to say. But I feel like I now have an idea and a goal in mind, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get back to work, and then it'll be the weekend, and we will do all the fun things. Done. It's the weekend, officially. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Look at how cool this thing is. It's so big, this puzzle board. It's so big. It's like a mini coffee table. It's just so big, you guys. I literally can fit like so much stuff on it. Here's the puzzle that I want to do. It's so colorful. I love like the dog and the plants. It's just so dang cute. I can't wait to do it. That's like basically all I have planned tonight is to do that puzzle. I'm so excited. Also, I've been watching Sister on Netflix, and it's giving me life. That was one of my all-time favorite shows growing up as a kid. Oh my gosh, I love that it's on Netflix right now, and like it's so good. It's so funny. Some of the jokes that they made back in the 90s on TV that like you just would never hear on the Disney Channel now. It's so great. They're just like, I love them so much. So anyway, I've been watching Sister like a mad woman and loving every single episode. So I also wanted to show you guys my little like planty section that I did by my fireplace. Ignore the really awful looking inner tube that my cats absolutely love though. If you watched my September TBR, I had wanted to film out here because there's a lot of lighting. There's a lot of good lighting with all the windows, and I was like, oh, I'll get my pothos and I'll pop it behind me. I think that's what they're called. One of my plants, and I'll pop it behind me, and it'll be cute to be like in the background. And then when I was done filming, I was planning on just putting it back, and then I was like, actually, it looks really cute. I wonder if I put all my plants out here, what it would look like. And I love it so dang much. It's not like, it looks so good in person. It doesn't look as good like on the camera right now, also because I haven't done much with my mantle, but I'm loving the plants next to the brick. I feel like that's exactly what I was needing, was just a ton of plants. Like there's something about the plants and the brick that give it just this really cool, like, I don't know, like old like New York apartment type vibe. That's probably not accurate at all, but it just gives this like really cool vibe and I'm obsessed with it and I love it. So I think what I'm gonna try and do with my fireplace from now on is just get a ton of plants. I think I want to get as many plants as possible to put up here. That's kind of the goal right now. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and buy like enough plants to fit on the mantle, but I'm going to keep collecting them. And I think that that's the route I want to take for now. Just really happy with that. Also, we spend a lot of time out here in the living room. And as much as I love having plants in the library, it just made more sense to have them out here because this is where we spend time. We can see them. We have people over here. So yeah, just overall was very excited about that little update. Oh my goodness, you guys should see Scout and Misha right now. Scout, what are you doing? Scout. Oh my goodness. He has never gone in there before. What are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. Scout. That is so cute. Okay. I literally need to take a picture of that to send to Andrew right away or he's gonna be so mad he missed it. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much just gonna do a puzzle and do some reading and some Netflix watching. And I'm actually gonna check right now to see if the swap is on Scribd. It is! Oh my gosh, I was not anticipating that. I definitely did not think it was actually gonna be on there, but it is! That's what we're gonna be listening to. I cannot wait. It's only 8 hours and 42 minutes, so I definitely will get through it this weekend. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start it right now. Yay!
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be
Hello, I didn't get any reading done tonight. All of my good intentions were kind of a fail, but Andrew and I ended up hanging out, eating some dinner, and we watched a bit of the Brewers game. They were playing the Cubs. They won. So I feel conflicted because I'm starting to like the Brewers, but also I grew up in a home where we liked all of the Chicago teams, so slightly conflicted. Yeah, it's weird that I'm starting to like baseball, but it's Andrew. He likes to watch it, and now I like to watch it. I don't know who I am anymore. Anyway, we then watched a scary movie. We watched House at the End of the Lane or whatever, the one with like Jennifer Lawrence back in, I don't know, 2012, I think it was. Andrew had never seen it before, and I remembered that I saw it. That's when you know it's like a bad movie, when you've seen it before but you don't remember that you saw it because your brain like doesn't care to remember it. Anyway, so then we just started hanging out, but I did get a little bit of my puzzle done. Just a bit. I got the border done, and some of the various pieces, and I love my puzzle board so much. I will link it below for sure if you want to check it out. It's awesome. Very sturdy, and there's like cool magnetic drawers where you can store a bunch of the pieces, and then they slide out really easily, and then they slide back in. Like, it's just really, really nice. If you really like puzzles, I recommend it. It's a little pricey, so only if you're like an avid puzzler would I recommend it. I actually also really like it because I love sitting on the floor and working, so it's actually kind of a nice little like desk for sitting if you are looking for that too, I guess. I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm super tired. It's probably not that late. It's like 10:48, so it's almost 11 o'clock. I actually have a hair appointment in the morning. I forgot to tell you guys that I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I was originally thinking that maybe I wanted like curtain bangs, but I started looking up more pictures of them, and I just don't think I want to do them anymore. But I am going to go ahead and get some layers. I haven't had like a cut in a long time. I haven't done something different with my hair in a long time. If I'm being honest, this like long hair is fairly new for me, and I've used it as kind of like a security blanket because it's something that I like do feel like looks good. It's like the one thing that I like about myself is my hair. So I am nervous to get it cut, but I really think I just need a little bit of a change, and I'm not going to get like too much length off. I just want like more layers. So yeah, I hope it goes well. I'm really nervous. It's always very nerve-wracking going to a new salon when you've never gotten your haircut from them before, so I hope that I like it. I hope it's a good experience. My appointment was at 10, and then it got rescheduled for 9 in the morning, so I don't get to really sleep in, but that's okay. That's what I'm doing tomorrow, and then we'll see what else the day has in store. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Happy Saturday. What are we doing today, Andrew?
A whole lot of nothing.
Wait, what are you drinking?
I've got a pumpkin cream cold brew.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got him his first one out of 10. 10 being the best.
For something that's like primarily just strictly coffee based, I mean, I think it's like a 9. I mean, it's pretty dang good.
It is good. It's good.
It's nice.
I like it. It's not too sweet.
No, it's not.
Which is good.
It's got a lot of pumpkin.
I got us the coffee, and Andrew got us the donuts.
Yum.
So that is the plan currently. I'm very excited. I woke up this morning super early. I went to my hair appointment. You probably can't tell. I didn't get too much done. I got some, this is like new, this little like face framing bit. And then I just got my ends cleaned up, so they're a lot neater looking, and it feels good. I like it. It's fresh. It's hard when other people like style your hair because she did a really good job. She did a very good job. I have gone out of salons with crazily styled hair, like really not well done. So she did a very good job. The top of my head feels very like flat right now, so I'm feeling like weird and insecure about that, but I do like it. I think it looks very good, and I think if I did it again, I would go even a little shorter. So yeah, happy with it. Oh, and then after my haircut, I ran to Target, got a couple things. My nephew's birthday is tomorrow, so I got him a couple of those like, block board things. Like they're like little puzzles. There were like the letters and the numbers, and then there was one that was like a bunch of trucks and boats and stuff. So it was on his wish list, so that's what I got him. I didn't really get anything else fun. Andrew's making a bomb soup for dinner.
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings. And
dumpling soup.
I'm very excited. Should be delicious. So it's rainy, it's dark, it's gross outside, so we're gonna chill like all day and watch movies and hang out and just relax, because we haven't had a weekend to do that in since we moved here. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my donut and coffee now. Hi, it's a little bit later, it's 3 o'clock, and I wanted to check in because I have been listening to a bit of the audiobook for the swap. I'm also getting a little bit far in my puzzle, which I love. It's so fun. I love this puzzle so much. But I'm really enjoying the swap so far. Oh my gosh, I just love Robin Harding's writing. I don't know why I wait so long in between her books to read more of them, but they're just so good. She always has like multiple character perspectives. This book so far has 3 different character perspectives. She creates like such tension and such intrigue in what's going on that I love it. I absolutely love it. So far, what I'm gathering is that we have this girl who is a teenager. She's in high school, and her parents are polyamorous, and she's kind of, because of that, like a misfit in her school. Her classmates really pick on her. She doesn't have a lot of friends, and one day while in school, she sees a woman who she thinks is really cool looking post this like pottery flyer, like how to make pottery, come make pottery, I teach classes type flyer. I don't know why that was so hard for me to explain. Pottery classes. So she sees her put up the flyer for pottery classes, and she goes to the class, and she basically like becomes friends with this really cool person. Oh, the teenager's name is Lo, and the pottery teacher, her name is Freya, and she has this history. She's an adult. She has a husband. They are pretty well off, pretty wealthy and fancy, and she's super cool, super pretty, fit, all of those things. She married like a famous, I think, hockey player, and they had an incident where her husband, the hockey player, did like an illegal move on someone and actually ended up killing somebody. So at the time, she was a social media influencer and everyone turned on her, and so she kind of had to like get off of that. But that's a big part of like who she is, because she really likes attention. And so we've got this teenager who really thinks she's super cool and is becoming friends with her and going to these pottery classes, giving her all this attention, and Freya's really feeding off of that, but she's also feeding it back into Lo, and so Lo feels like she has a friend, and not only a friend, but like also like she even says in the book, like she sees a friend and a crush and a parental figure all in one in Freya, and so she's kind of getting like this unhealthy attachment to her. Now Freya is meeting another character named Jamie, who just moved to the town, and she and her husband are having trouble conceiving, and they also went through this history with a girl who basically lied to them, said she was pregnant, was gonna give her their baby, but ended up not being pregnant, and so they were kind of like conned. So she's struggling with that, and so Freya and Jamie become fast friends, and now Lo is getting really jealous. And so that's where we're at. I don't know what's gonna happen next. We know that Lo is very much like unhealthy and has like codependency issues, and so I have a feeling she's gonna get really jealous, and there's gonna be something that I think she's gonna try and, I don't know, like make it so that Freya doesn't become friends with Jamie. I don't know. I'm very intrigued. I already love it and cannot stop listening to it, and I'm just very excited to see where this story goes. I cannot wait. I'm really, really enjoying it. I love Robin Harding so much. But for now, what I want to do actually is I bought the ingredients to make my own pumpkin spice syrup for lattes. So I think I'm gonna try that. I've never done that before. So it could be a possible disaster. There's only a couple ingredients. It's like sugar, pumpkin puree, I think vanilla, nutmeg, pumpkin spice mix, and cinnamon. So it doesn't sound like it'd be too hard, but we will see. It's definitely possible I could mess it up as well. I also got a cheesecloth though, so I could like strain it, because I feel like the pumpkin puree is kind of gritty, and I really want to make this into like a syrupy texture that I can make pumpkin spice lattes my own at home. So I thought it would be fun to share that with you guys. I will link the recipe that I follow down below, and hopefully it goes well. I'll definitely taste test and let you guys know. After that, I think I'm gonna work out. I've been doing a new program that I'm really enjoying. It's like a HIIT workout routine. I'm starting off and doing the beginners because I haven't been doing a lot of strength training in the last couple of months, and it's very hard when you are out of practice. I am so sore, like it's so sore, but I feel really good, and I like doing HIIT routines because they just make me feel stronger. They make my joints feel stronger, and I sleep better, and like it's just this really fun challenge where you're in the moment and you're trying to do this like one move, and you're like, okay, all I gotta do is like 5 more, and then I never have to do this move again. So I'm really enjoying it, but I am really sore, and it's hard, but it's fun. I do right now, because it's the beginner program, 3 days a week I'm doing the HIIT routines, and then the other days I'm doing like more of a steady state cardio. So like, you know, a 30-minute walk, or if I was going to a gym, like 30 minutes on the treadmill or on the elliptical or something like that. Andrew and I have been talking, and we definitely think we want to invest in some kind of cardio machine for when the winter hits, because neither of us are going to gyms right now. I don't feel comfortable going back to gyms because I do feel like the gym is where I got pneumonia last year. I'd rather just have like some kind of cardio equipment. We're still talking about what we want. I know he really wants a treadmill. I really want a bike. So we'll see. But anyway, I don't know why I said all that. For now, we can still walk outside, which is good when it's not raining, of course. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm feeling so chatty. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make that pumpkin spice syrup and work out. And then we're probably gonna have dinner a little bit later and read more of this book because I don't wanna put it down.
Dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Good morning. Happy Sunday. My hair looks absolutely crazy, but that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna roll with it. I didn't check in last night. Andrew and I, first of all, first things first, the soup that he made was so good. You guys, I am not a good cook at all. Like, I don't like cooking. I find it extremely annoying, and I don't have the patience for it, and I just like am not good at it, so I guess it works out. But Andrew is such a good cook, and I'm so grateful. All week he has been like, I really want to make this chicken dumpling soup, and I was like, okay, bring it on. And he seriously made such a good chicken dumpling soup. He takes like biscuit dough and like puts it in the soup as the dumpling. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Can't stand here without Scout interrupting. But anyway, the soup was amazing. And then we actually ended up watching one of my favorite movies ever. It's called Pan's Labyrinth. It's an R-rated movie. It's definitely like an adult movie, but I would say it's like a dark fairy tale type movie, and I love it. The whole thing is in Spanish, so just be forewarned that it's not like an English movie. The first time I saw it, I think I was in high school, and my friend and I went to the video store, we picked it out, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna watch this movie, like this looks so good. We got all the way home, started playing the movie, and we were like, oh no, we got the Spanish version. So we go all the way back to the video store, pick up a new copy, bring it home, only to realize that version is also in Spanish, and then to look up and realize that it's a movie in Spanish. So I'm sure most people knew that. I'm just dumb. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just like dark and kind of creepy and scary, but like also beautiful, like in this weird way. It's just this like really beautiful story, and the cinematography is really beautiful. The music is so good. Like, I just love everything about it. Scout. Okay. All right. So this morning I did home church. I actually watched my brother at his church. My brother's a pastor. So watched church this morning. Andrew's actually drumming for a different church. So I'm here by myself. Today is Sunday. It's my nephew's birthday party. I don't think I'm gonna vlog it too much. I kind of just want to be present. I think I'm gonna bring my camera to take a couple pictures, but other than that, I probably won't vlog too much. I do really want some coffee though. So I think I'm gonna try making my pumpkin spice latte with the syrup I made last night. Side note, it was super easy to make, but I had a little trouble with the cheesecloth. I've never actually strained anything through a cheesecloth before, and it was coming out like very slow, and I was super impatient. I would have had to like leave it there overnight, I feel like, to like soak through the cheesecloth. So I ended up like squeezing it through the cheesecloth, and then I realized that like maybe that like defeated the point of even having a cheesecloth. So hopefully my syrup isn't like weird and chunky, but we're gonna try it out and I'll let you know how it is. I don't want to burn myself, but I don't want to wait any longer. I just want to try it. Wow. It's really good. It's really good. I don't know how much pumpkin spice I'm actually getting, but it's good. Like, I get it like almost in the aftertaste. It is a really good latte though. That is bomb. I need to stop like chugging it, but it's so good. That is such a good latte. Oh my word. Okay. I don't know if I get like a pumpkin spice flavor. Maybe the next one that I make, I need to have an actual pumpkin spice with me and then taste this and the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks and see if it actually is the same. My camera battery is dying, so I'm gonna check in later. I have some updates about the book and definitely some things I want to share, so I'll check in soon. Hello, it is 9:30. It feels like 11:30. I'm so tired and I can't wait to go to bed. Gosh, I did not film a lot today, and I'm kind of sorry, but also not, because I was just kind of having a really relaxing day for the most part. So after I got done making my latte, I actually listened to more of this bad boy. I also finished it, and I'll talk about it in a second. I really, really liked it though, so excited to talk about it. I also did more of my puzzle. Like I predicted, I did not finish it, but I did get pretty far. Here's a little... I hope I'm shooting this well, but here's about what I got done this weekend, which I think it's pretty good progress. It's not the best, but you know, I did what I could. So yeah, and I'm just obsessed with this puzzle and this puzzle board, and I will say after using it now for a couple days, it is a little bit pricey. I think I mentioned that earlier in the vlog, but totally worth the price in my opinion. It's so sturdy. Like, leaning on it, I can't get over like how sturdy it is. I have another little, like a mini version of this for just like a tabletop desk, and it's really like, I'm always afraid that the legs are gonna like split out and break, and this is just like insanely sturdy. Like, I almost feel like I could stand on top of it. I also love the little magnetic drawers that pull out. They have the magnet on the back, so they kind of like magnetize in. But yeah, they hold all the puzzle pieces. There's 4 of them this size, which is like the perfect, oh my gosh, it's the perfect way to like easily see all of the pieces. I am so obsessed with these drawers. If you are a puzzle enthusiast, or you even think that like you like puzzles, but you also could have like, you could also benefit from having some kind of like tabletop desk like this. Like if you like to sit on the floor and like draw or write or anything like that, like this is also a really great piece for that. So I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I totally was nervous about getting it because it was a little expensive, and I was like, am I wasting my money? But I think it's 100% worth the price. After I did my puzzle, we ended up going to my nephew's birthday party. He is turning 2, which is so exciting. He's so sweet and just, oh my gosh, I just love my nieces and nephews so much. Like, I am not ready to be a mom, but I love those little kids so stinking much. I just want to squeeze them. They're so cute. Yeah, it was really good to see them. And then we hung out at my brother's house for a little bit longer with my other brother and his wife and their 2 girls. And we ended up ordering Chipotle and just hanging out and catching up. So that was really nice. My siblings are awesome. I love them so much. We only missed my sister, so Avery, if you're watching this, we definitely missed you today. But yeah, and then Andrew and I came home and we just kind of chilled, did the dishes. I had a lot of dishes to do, and pretty much have just been hanging out, watching more Sister Sister. Okay, but let's talk about The Swap by Robin Harding, because this was easily my favorite Robin Harding book that I have read so far. So this is my 3rd one, I believe, from her. I have also read Her Pretty Face and The Party and now The Swap, and I literally a couple of hours ago ordered the arrangement because I want to read all of her books now, or at least all of her like more recent ones. This was so good. Like this was, I don't know if it was just because I was such like in the mood for something like this. Yeah, I just loved it. Side note, sorry for the changing lighting. I have like the TV on in front of me to get some light on my face, and it might be a little distracting, so I apologize. It's distracting me, I'm not gonna lie, so sorry about that. Anyway, I loved this so much. It was just such a good domestic thriller. If you enjoy domestic thrillers, I think you just have to read Robin Harding. Like, she just creates these like crazy stories that I just like 100% eat up. Like such just like guilty pleasure reads, because you're like, people don't act like this in real life. They're making very, very bad life choices. And I just love it. I love it so much. I thought that the characters, like the 3 main women characters in this book, were just so fascinating. And it was such a story about this one specific woman and just how insanely like manipulative she was, and how these 2 different women in her life that were kind of vying and battling out for her attention. One was very codependent, very, I would say struggled with like some mental illnesses and obsession with this woman. And then the other woman in her life seemed very healthy, very like self-aware, didn't seem codependent at all. And yet both of these 2 women were obsessed with the one woman and manipulated by her, like to the extreme. And so I just think it's really interesting, and I think that it says a lot about how powerful manipulation can be. And gosh, I don't know if you guys have ever had someone in your life that you have felt manipulated by, but I certainly have. And it's so hard, I think, to realize you're being manipulated in the moment, and then when you finally look back, or you know, you have these people you have these other people in your life who are telling you, hey, this probably isn't like a good friendship, this isn't a good relationship, and then you look back and you're like thinking about every single time that you were manipulated by this person, and it's almost like you just didn't know. And I don't know, it made me really like kind of walk down memory lane, actually, which I wasn't anticipating reading a book like this, but it just really makes you think about the manipulative people in your life, I think, and how important it is to make sure that you have healthy, balanced relationships, not even dating relationships, but friendships too. It's so important to not have friends that manipulate you. And that's something that I had to walk through a little bit later in life, and it was really hard but very eye-opening. And I don't know, I just like I said, I didn't mean to like reflect on something so deep reading a thriller, like a domestic thriller, but yeah, the manipulation of this one woman was real, like very real. Yeah, I loved it. I can't share much more about the story because obviously it's kind of like, it's not so much of a mystery, but you just have to read it to find out what happens. I just thought that the dynamic of all of the relationships was so interesting, and man, this one, her name was Freya, the woman who was very manipulative and mean and bad. She was just so intense and such a great like antagonist. It's just, oh my goodness. Very intense book. Yeah, definitely domestic, a lot of like relational issues, and just really good. Like really well written, really action paced, perfect length I thought too, like not too long, not too short. The story felt really easy to digest and like easy to get into right away. So yeah, I really liked this book a lot actually. I was not thinking I was gonna like it as much as I did. I usually like to wait a couple weeks before I rate my books, but I would say like after just finishing it that this is definitely like a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It might be a 5-star, but I need to let it sit for a little bit. So yeah, really liked this. I can't wait to read The Arrangement next. All right, well, thank you so much for George's he's doing his nightly pacing routine. I think that we need to get George a harness and a leash, because he starts acting up every night around this time when we want to go to bed, where he will just pace the entire house and look out every window possible and meow his head off because he wants to go outside. Did you just hear him? So anyway, I think we need to get him like a leash and get him outside because he drives us crazy, especially when it happens at like 3 in the morning. That's not fun either. Right, Georgie? Right? Hmm? Can you lay down? Here. Lay down. He's like, no. Be nice. Can you just let me finish and do my little spiel? Thank you. Okay, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching another weekend vlog. It felt so good to be back, and I really enjoyed doing this little weekend vlog. It was so relaxing and just like a cozy weekend at home, and I don't even think I realized how much I needed that. So yeah, overall, really good weekend. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. I love you so much, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!
Don't take it personal.